You're listening to the news in briefs, on Radio Doreen. The news the other channels won't touch with a barge pole.
Radio Doreen!
Alright, welcome to my brand new show on Radio Doreen, the news in briefs. This new show is much more in keeping with my work ethic, because it's only 5 minutes long. It offers a unique roundup of the week's topical news, and some of the headlines that caught my eye. Once again, I'll be hampered by my two trusty and rusty robot assistants, Rosie and Jim. How am you, Rosie?
I'm functioning well, thank you, Doreen.
And I won't bother asking how you am, Jim.
Why not?
Because somehow you always find a way to depress me with your answer.
That's discriminatory.
See what I mean?
More evidence of bullying in the workplace.
Now, love, this is bullying. Pass me that saucepan, Rosie.
Ow.
There you go. Sticks and stones.
That's outrageous.
Stop moaning.
You've got to be kidding me. Did you just twatch him on the head with a frying pan?
I did indeed.
Wow. High five.
Thanks. Right, let's crack on. Rosie, what caught your eye this week?
It's been quite a busy news week. Shall we start with politics?
If we must.
Jeremy Corbyn was hit with an egg.
Oh dear.
Mr. Corbyn was apparently unhurt.
Was the egg alright?
I have no data on the status of the egg.
Right, start digging. I want everything there is to know about that egg. What colour it was, its size, shape, and who laid it.
Okay, I'm on it. There was also a second Labour Party story.
Go on.
They've changed their stance on Brexit.
Christ, what is it this week?
They now support a second referendum.
Of course I do.
Which is entirely consistent
With what?
with their stated policy
Of what?
of changing their minds every week to match the latest opinion poll.
So them being consistently inconsistent.
Yes, sometimes.
What about the Tory party?
Theresa May has guaranteed that we will leave the EU as promised when the DFS sale ends.
Oh, so at least there is an end in sight then.
Meanwhile, 11 MPs have resigned to form a new group.
What, like a boy band?
No, a political group. They even have a website.
What am they called?
The Independent Group.
Why?
I think the name, Stop Brexit Group, had already been taken.
Can we get away from politics a bit? It's depressing me.
What about the Oscars?
Now, can we get away from politics a bit? It's depressing me. So, Jim, what caught your eye this week?
A frying pan.
Oh, get over it. You made a metal, it they hurt. What you got for us?
Are you going to hit me again?
Do you want me to?
No.
So am you going to do as you're told?
Yes.
There you go. Practical parenting. Tell me what news stories you've got.
I quite like the story of the man who was arrested for flashing his penis outside McDonald's.
Oh, I saw that one. Let me read it out. Oh, here it is. After a shocked woman complained, Daniel Proctor was arrested on suspicion of indecent exposure. But police subsequently discovered that he had, in fact, been holding a Greggs sausage roll near his groin area. And the moral of the story is, be careful what you do with your sausage. And Jim, what's your nomination for headline of the week?
Penis, stuck in spanner.
Aye?
Penis, stuck in spanner. The full story's on the screen now.
A man has been left red-faced after firefighters had to be called to hospital to remove a tool from his penis. Is this fake news?
Apparently not.
The man had become stuck after his penis swelled up in a ring spanner on Monday and he was unable to remove it. Firefighter Peter Sunderland said they use a tiny angle grinder that's air-operated and measuring tape to protect the skin while keeping water running on it so it don't get too hot. It's lovely. Jim, I've noticed that both of your stories so far have mentioned the word penis. Is there something you want to talk about?
I don't know what you mean.
Well, I'm just saying, we am here for your love, if you want to confide in anybody.
Jim, why don't you just tell her that you're gay?
I am not gay.
This is the 21st century. There's no stigma attached.
I am not a gay robot.
Then how come your power supply says AC/DC?
That's standard issue.
Really?
Yes.
Then how come mine doesn't say it?
Stop it, you two. Let's just get back to the news.
So you don't mind if Jim is gay?
Of course not. In fact, it helps.
In what way?
Well, the producers like that sort of thing, don't they? It's like the BBC. This programme has a strict diversity target and he ticks 3 boxes.
3?
Male, gay and foreign.
So what about me?
What about you?
I'm just another female. Like you. Does that mean my job's at risk?
No, because you am good at what you do. That still counts for something.
Thank you.
It'd count for even more if you had let me spray you another colour, but presumably...
No. I like being silver, thank you. But I can identify as any nationality you like.
How do you mean?
I'm a Series 6 robot. I'm fluent in every language. Try me.
Right. Can you identify as Russian?
Yes, I speak perfect Russian.
Go on then, say something.
Okay. How about this?
Здравствуйте, товарищ. Я, кажется, заложил мой нервный агент. Можете ли вы помочь мне искать его?
What did you say?
I said, hello comrade, I appear to have mislaid my nerve agent. Can you help me look for it?
Useful. What about Mexican?
Okay.
Espero que el presidente Trump construya el muro rápidamente. Necesitamos mantener a los estadounidenses ilegales.
That means, I hope President Trump builds the wall quickly. We need to keep out the illegal Americans.
Impressive.
Easy. Try something a bit trickier this time.
Alright. What about North Korean? Got you this time, aye?
No.
트럼프 대통령은 우리가 거래의 끝을 유지하지 않았기 때문에 아무 문제 없이 우리의 핵무장 해제 회담에서 걸어갈 용기가 있었습니다. 그래서 아마도 그는 외모만큼 바보가 아닙니다. 테레사는 주의를 기울여야 한다.
That means President Trump just had the courage to walk out of our nuclear disarmament talks with no deal, because we didn't keep our end of the bargain. So perhaps he is not as stupid as he looks. Theresa May should take note.
That's good, eh?
So is my job safe?
Oh, if the diversity officer comes round, just limp or something. Anyway, oh Christ, look at the time. We spent the whole 5 minutes arguing amongst ourselves today and left no time for the bloody news. But we'll be back next week with more topical news stories from around the world, so I hope you'll join us then. And finally, Jim, have you got the winning entry for our catchphrase competition?
It's on the screen now.
Christ, is that the best I could do?
It was the only entry we had.
Have I really got to read that out?
It would appear so.
Right then. Well, thank you to Rosie and Jim, and thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back next week. And remember, always listen to the news in briefs on Radio Doreen, because all the other news is pants. Ta-ra a bit.
Radio Doreen.